I want this shit banging in my headphones. You understand me? Let me hear that beat. You dig? I'ma address some shit. Let y'all niggas know the real. I've been dormant for too long. Hibernating. Everybody want it, but do you wanna get it? I'm sick of all these niggas bullshitting. I'm sick of all these bitches. I'm sick of how these bitch niggas tripping. And how y'all get these passes to these snitches. Neighborhood crippin'. Dog pound gangsters in the building. I'ma treat these niggas like bitches. Throw them to the wolves and the vultures, the hyenas and my siblings.
Damu, Kiwe conversation. The only place you gonna get it is the only place you gonna get Big U.
Where's. Bang that like button. Listen, man, I ain't got to shave. I got to shower. I got to roll my blunt. I had technical difficulties. So I'm going to set up the live and play the content. Y'all got to work with me, man. You got to have self-care. And I always preach that. So I can't be a hypocrite and don't give myself, don't take care of myself, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that self-care is first, but the content is about to come on. So in the meantime, in between time, I could set this up, man. I had some terrible, it wouldn't even let me upload the all right, let me put this up here. You know what I'm saying? Salute Sagittarius Jones. Where you been at, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So we on Instagram. I was having a problem with that. Now they let us on Instagram. Type that in. Y'all make sure y'all bang that like button. Shout out to the Blue Wrench Mob, always on their job. Y'all please help regulate that. You know what I'm saying? To get everybody in here, man. And so, yeah, what time is it? Because it's finna come on. Oh, shit, it's already on. Oh, man, I'm cursing and everything. There go my monetization. You know what I'm saying? Hey, move. I got Levi and Sky up under me. Got to take them to the bathroom. I'm all over the place right now, man. But we finna get to this content. Shout out to Dose Reality. Oh, everybody probably over there, huh? Oh, everybody probably over there, huh? Oh, I went to the wrong place. Oh, everybody probably over there, huh? Oh. Okay, so that's the wrong one. Premiere. Oh yeah, this premieres in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna hang with y'all till then. Kid the Barber, what up, bro? Salute to you. Hold on, we ain't got the banner on. We ain't got nothing, bro. I'm over here really tripping. I told y'all I'm all over the place. Boom, put that up there. And then we gon', what's this? Likes. So let's see what we got. He said, my daughter said, man, he look rough. Hey, man, shut up. I do look rough. You know what I'm saying? Let me go shave and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I got you shadow banned, Deuce. I don't get the lies most of the time. Yeah, you got to go into your phone, into the YouTube app, and make sure that the notifications is on there too. Yeah, you have one, bro, coming up. Yeah, that's this one. So we're gonna be watching over here. Let me go ahead and ain't even gonna let me. We're gonna watch it over here. Y'all make sure that y'all hey, I'm so grimy media. What up, bro? Diggs, what's up? Just watching an old YouTube video with Wack talking about his divorce, and he was talking about CS2 back in the work. Wack100's phone got more confessions than a church boot. For sure. But the crazy shit is, I was supposed to be I got a lot of the stuff on here. That was good. 2 hours worth coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? But I downloaded it to my thing, and YouTube wasn't allowing me to upload the thing into the YouTube studio. So that wasted 2.5 hours, bro. And I'm like, man, I got to get this out, or else I ain't even gonna be able to do no live. And then I was like, man, I'm supposed to do that 2.5 hours. I'm supposed to shave, took care of the dogs, ate, rolled a blunt. I ain't got to do none of that, bro. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do it. What's good, bro? Over here cooking some KFC. How you cooking some KFC? Nigga, you microwave it, nigga. How you got? He don't need TMZ. He is TMZ with bad Wi-Fi. In fact, the people coming in, though, you know what I'm saying? The people coming in, okay, let me get this blunt together. Oh, man, I can't wait to smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? They say he looking rough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I just need to shower, shave. What's up with it, Mikey B? 115, body on it, nigga. Mafia Fat Boy, salute to you, Deuce, Whoop Gang. What up, Whoop? You know what I'm saying? Bonnie Hunter, nigga. So I got everything good. Okay, I got where I put my clothes at to shower. Once I shower, see, I need to have everything ready so I can move, come back, and all of that. I'm going to start by my blunt. Where the weed at? Move. All right. So we're going to see what's up with that. Jerry Griffin, what up, Deuce, my fella? We in here for you, fam. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Bang that like button. OBG Rolling Hundreds. Worm, Wack. What up with it? Rolling Hundreds in the building. Nina 13 is me. What up, Nina? Salute, salute, salute. What up with my boy, Twin? Where cuz at? Look, they ain't here tripping. Where cuz at? You know what I'm saying? They own one. Hey, man, shout out to Dose Reality TV, TNC Network, salute, Binky Mac, salute, bro. I have all the spices. That's how I'm cooking at KFC. Man, you ain't got all this nigga over here stunning. You know how to make spreads. Use a jailhouse nigga, brother. You know what I'm saying? You more than that, obviously. You got skills, talent, and all that. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the bro. I'm So Grimy Media. You know what I'm saying? That's Baby Dig. So y'all don't see Baby Dig no more. That's him right there. You know what I'm saying? Little Doodle, we got to get, hey, Little Doodles, could you go to my last video, the video from last night, and leave a comment right now? You and Nina 13 is me. Because if y'all leave y'all comment, I'll be able to make y'all a Blue Wrench mob. Y'all should have been moderators. You know what I'm saying? That's my bad. You know what I'm saying? Mike B, what's the deal, brother? Gang in here. Wack100 boy. Oh, yeah, man. We definitely on it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely on it. Everybody into the Damu Kiwe conversation. They said Crackhead Eddie was mad. You know what I'm saying? Bang that like button. They say Crackhead Eddie was mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the Crip Cop seen the one from last night, but I'm going to send it to him just to make sure I can rub it in his face. You know what I'm saying? Nino Black, salute in the chat. Everyone, look at me, man. I'm looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It don't take me long to clean up, though. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that real fast. Tony Brown, what's up, bro? 1981, salute. I ain't see damn, don't do the union like that. Oh, so you ride with the union. Bang that like button when you come up in here, you dig? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Mike B, is you a moderator? Do you know how to make Nina and my nigga King Buckwild, Lou from the Lou? Damn, all of them supposed to be in, what you call it? Y'all tripping. Jerry Griffin. You know what I'm saying? And just so y'all know, and let's stay in the chat and they get to dissing people hoods and or some weird shit. Don't block nobody. Now I ain't saying you can't put somebody out on timeout if they get disrespectful or if they flood the chat or if they try to promote. There ain't no freebies over here. You want to promote your product, then you need to go the proper channels. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius Jones. You know what I'm saying? I am Baby Jane. What up with my boy? Oh, we already did that one. Let's get down here. All right, boom. So, is y'all making these moderators? Because I can't do it from here. They gotta go post on the last. What you call it? What time is it? I'm gonna be with y'all. Oh yeah, we got about 3 more minutes. Do Sims done. Keep up the good work. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, we not doing that. Shazar, hit that like button. Yeah, that should be corny as hell. I'm neutral. I'll just speak up for the union. No, you with the union. We know what's up. What's up, though, Miss Lisa? The No Cap Network. What up? They say premiere in 2 minutes. When the premiere start, Wack ain't produced that T Grizzly paper. He can't. That shit was another one. Panda Man. Go follow my boy Panda Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my knife is way up there. I cut the blunt and go up there when I go up there. You know what I'm saying? We definitely finna get into this. Who the union rep? The union rep is Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Wait, Lou, you gonna join the union? Hey, hold on, man. Where my boy at, man? All y'all keep talking about y'all want to join the union, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see King Buckwild telling y'all, fuck the union. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the union. It's on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over here talking about asking me about joining the union. They'll go to No Cap Network in here, 007. You know what I'm saying? Black Cash Dreams, Yellow Boy 1, salute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Southern Force, salute, man. You might not want to be up here. They gonna be mad as a mug because y'all gonna be watching cartoons and nah, bro, I'm about to file a complaint. Oh yeah, file a complaint on the union. We don't fuck with the union. We independent. Tell them, Damu Kiwe. Conversations. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna get commercials, all that. Listen, it's some good content. And by the time I finish, trust me, we gonna break down all kind of this. How we dog walked the Crip Cop last night, and breaking everything down and telling the whole story of his life, all the police shit. We doing the same thing with CS2 back today, but it's even deeper. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me share Glasses Malone music, man. Glasses Malone, one of the realest niggas in the industry, man. You might not agree with all his positions, because I don't, but I agree with his intentions. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna keep it gangster. You know what I'm saying? A real West Coast, though. November. Okay, here we go. It should be starting shortly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man, I didn't even get to watch the Laker game. They messed up my whole night. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Here we go. We on.
Damu, Kiwe conversation. The only place you gonna get it is the only place you gonna get Big U.
West. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe conversations. It's Bill Sims and Don. And we right back at you on fire with the hot content. I know y'all was waiting on this, so I had to make it for you. Go ahead and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. We on the road to 10K subs by the end of January. 10K subs. That means we need 800 and about 20 between now and then, and we gonna go get it. So go tell a friend. Hey, look, Wack100 exposed by a dose of reality TV. Now, if you didn't know where you was at, you know where you at, little nigga. You know where you at, little nigga. Home of the West Coast. The voice of the culture. The Damu Kiwe conversation. So go spread the word, man. Tell a friend. Until then, a dose of reality TV. He did it again. Oh, this one was good. Hope y'all already ran it up. If not, go over there and run it up. We're going to get right to the content. 10 times Wack100 exposed himself. Yael, Hugh Sims, and Scandalous Los Angeles.
Fuck you think you playing with, little boy?
Oh, this is good. We running live on this tonight.
Back again with part 2. Because apparently once wasn't enough. Last time, we showed you 10 moments where Wack exposed himself, but y'all kept asking, and the receipts kept piling up.
Bruh. What the fuck was that?
Blood.
So here it is, another 10 times Wack100 got called out as a snitch. Same rules as before, straight clips, no cap, no spin, just the truth in his own words. Let's get into it.
Hi.
Okay.
What are you doing in a meeting that could have been an email? Losing interest.
By the time you pull up, I'm in ballet with the Eagle Beagle. I fly to the Eagle. I got a bulldog on me. I'm kicking you in the shins trying to get to these niggas.
You dare show up.
I'm kicking you in the shins. I'm kicking you in the shins trying to get to these niggas.
So let me get this straight. Wack100 is talking. This right here that you're seeing is the no jumper beat down where he kicked loose cannon in the shins to do something to Jay Reed and Marciano, right? So to pistol whip, strip, and beat and rob Marciano and Jay Reed. But he's talking to Stutterbox on a call with Stutterbox, talking about when they ran into to Del Dog and them at Shaquille O'Neal's NBA All-Star Weekend party, saying that he was lined up. I'm gonna find that content, and hopefully they haven't, because they really good at scrubbing the internet. And hopefully I had that for y'all, and I'm gonna break that down. But during the investigation, we all know at that time they were under investigation by the federal authorities, the sheriffs, the LAPD, the Main Streets, the Deja 34 record. All of them was under investigation. And Wack is saying that he gave a gun to Stutterbox and was urging Stutterbox to knock down Del Dog, aiding and abetting a conspiracy to murder during a federal investigation. And this nigga ain't in jail. This shit is crazy, bro.
I'm kicking you in the shins.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So The truth can never be considered disrespect.
You rat!
Hey, officer, that barista back there, he's slipping fake bills in the tip jar and taking the real ones home. I seen it 3 mornings straight.
Yo, before y'all get to that,
I'm gonna expose something
Don't bring
that I never exposed.
yo, Wack.
Oh, wow.
Yo, I'm so glad you're my friend, because all your officers go to jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All your officers, every nigga don't like you, they going down in a ball of flame, man.
I'm a legal
Yo,
guy,
Wack's my friend. I'm telling you.
Go ahead, read it. Read it. A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
You rat!
Yeah, that's me on the wall.
Wack says
Fourth
he
from the
talked to
top.
Yo Dog and Morgan.
Been putting in work since MySpace.
confirmed
I earned my
he is in
undercover
the
stripes.
paperwork.
What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro? Nigga, I was a target. My house got raided. My truck
Yeah,
got
paperwork.
motherfucking-
Right, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call dog, remember? In the paperwork, it said you tried to call dog, remember?
I tried to
And he
call
won't take
dog.
your call. I sit and tell you. I sit and tell you.
I talked to dog.
But he said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call. But he said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call.
And I think, wait. And I think Mark tried to set the 3-way up.
But they said he wouldn't talk. Yeah, and dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork.
But listen, you gotta remember.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
You rat!
Damu, Kiwe, conversation. Let's get to it. Bang that like button.
Them dudes selling dime bags like they got a loyalty program. I swear one of them just offered me a buy 2 get 1 free deal.
I call Wack. My Rolls Royce gets shot up. My girl almost get killed. I lay on top of her. We make it up out of there. Wack see the bullet holes in my car the next day. He reaching out, trying to contact the nigga who supposed to be the boogeyman. I know where the nigga live at, behind my back. It's in the paperwork. All on wiretap. That's why your house got ready, you bitch ass nigga. You conspiracy to commit murder, nigga. You buster ass nigga.
And as soon when you get the discovery was part of that,
Look at
the actual wiretap,
The whole transcript. I got the.
Do you see Due Sims though? Hey, he did that one. Hold on, let me see. A real narcissist. Do you see the work though? How he highlighted the work, but look,
You conspiracy to commit murder, nigga.
nigga,
You buster ass
great
nigga.
what he do?
and it's
Okay, let me see what it said. Okay, it's just the regular work, but he highlighted CS2 Back has provided reliable historical information concerning the Main Street Mafia Crip organization. Hey, young Ant Buffet, I don't know what you talking about. Wack, you know Wack didn't tell on the main streets. If Wack is CS2 Back, which we've already established he is, he provided reliable historical information concerning the Main Street Mafia Crip organization. But look at Yael, and then that's Money Mark Stevens at the bottom.
when you get the discovery was part of that, the actual wiretap,
The whole transcript. I got the whole transcript.
We got to get this to Money Mark Stevens.
The whole transcripts of the whole wiretap.
and do you in that paperwork? Do you see your conversation with Do you see your conversation with Cass Jones in them transcripts?
That was the initiating. That was the initiating when they started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cass Jones?
In the paperwork they put him as Back, B-A-C-K. And
correct.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as Zach, because she a blood. So it's Zach. And I said, oh, okay.
Was this back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
Police ass nigga, talking about nigga, the first code of conduct is you don't talk to the police. Nigga, you is the police, nigga. Officer Wack, snitch ass 100, buster ass nigga.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect. They think they slick, but I catch everything. Dude texted me this by accident, trying to reach the jury. I saved it, screenshotted it.
When they hold their little meetings, saying who's who, I think by now they done erased me off the board of being tied to the majority and tied to everybody. I'm in my own little lane. I'm a renegade. I'm the one don't none of them like. Therefore, there's a great chance I might just be scratched off the list. Now, Wack don't talk to him no more, them no more. I don't talk to none of them no more. And look what you have. 6 months ago, old Big U caught a motherfucking Rico arrested by the feds. Nigga went in there for 3 days, let go, no bail, and still ain't had a court date. Thank God for our 2-year beef. Thank God for our 2-year beef.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
Damu, Kiwe.
Tired of being passed over for promotion?
Hey, them dudes in the booth, they ain't recording no regular track. That's coded talk. They moving product through the label. Every time they say drop in the pack, they mean it for real.
You gotta remember, I got a group of niggas out here under a Rico, and I'm reading they work. I got a group of niggas out here under a Rico, and I'm reading they work. Clubhouse shit, podcast shit, it's all in the work. Clubhouse shit, podcast shit, it's all in the work. So at some point, I'm like, bro, can you kind of clear that up?
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
Like, bro, that's Buster shit, bro.
Oh, I know who Wack100 is. Agent. Agent. Allegedly. Been setting folks up since MySpace. Man failed at music, diapers, marriage, A&. Period.
Three Fingers keeps snitching on himself and everyone else by his cover is blown.
Let him be for now. I have plans for Three Fingers.
Yes, I am Wack. I've been undercover ever since my Texas case, maybe even before that.
Yes, my name is Reggie. I'm his master.
I keep telling y'all, I'm not a rapper. Okay?
Yep, that's her. I told y'all, she been moving more packages than Amazon Prime. Go ahead, open that trunk.
Not only did Shaq walk, but all the Main Street Crip walked through that day out of court. That's how that happened.
All of that is absolute bullshit.
They say, look, man, we can't afford this harassment lawsuit.
The idea of suing us? Fucking bullshit.
Drop the case, and they owe you one. If you don't drop it, right, then you know what comes with that.
Us having an agreement like we owe you one? Bullshit.
All right then.
Damn, Wack, you the one that saved Shaq then.
I saved
Right, I was about to say
and
that.
on Main Street. It's real shit.
So he's just taking all of these pieces of information and putting them together like he was the puppet master. It's all absolute bullshit.
That was
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth.
That was TD. Hit him with that thing.
So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
Hey, look, I'm telling you right now, it's a bunch of dudes back there waiting on blue hoodies,
and the big
red
Tupac
hoodies,
TV
all of them.
series, yeah.
They said as soon as I come out,
Pork butt, The grease fucking with your mental.
And he was one of the few people whose names got changed in the show of
Alonzo Zoe Scott.
I caught the dog.
Criminal history is minor, but he has been linked to the Bloods.
either Unsolved or Murder Rap, and they didn't use his name.
Wait. And I think Mark knows.
And I think they didn't change. They didn't put Stutterbuck's name.
Your friends tell you any more than that?
They say he's come through on some things, but I'm still vetting him. Name's Percy Locke.
So Stutterbuck, Wack, we're good.
I caught the dog.
And Wack.
Okay, let me just do this.
In the movie.
Just notice. I won't say it again. There's only two people's names will change. Reggie right name wouldn't change. I won't say it again. There's only two people's names will change. Reggie right name wouldn't change.
Pork butt. The grease is fucking with your mental.
The grease fucking with your mental.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
That's your crew right there. Big bills on the left, pill bottles on the right. Every Thursday, same routine. I watch.
So I just rather he say, you know what, Wack, I shouldn't have did that, bro. You right. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. One way or another, he gonna clear me, I'm gonna clear me. I don't wanna do it. Cause once I tell them niggas I got over there, they gonna play everything, and I guarantee you end up in the picture. You know how I know? Cause it's a nigga named Cannon and Big U that I'm watching it happen to.
Y'all hear the sound?
You know how I know? Cause it's a nigga named Luke Cannon and Big U that I'm watching it happen to.
Damu. Hi, here at Oklahoma University, and I'm new and
The truth can never be considered disrespect.
Hey, turn the lights off. They gonna see me in the back. You trying to get me folded before the paperwork clears?
Relax, back. It's tinted glass.
Tinted? When I say, well, where the victim at, nigga, I told on, he dead. What happened with the case? It got thrown out. So you telling me this man right here from the streets, been to prison, running a big ass label, who is a motherfucking reliable source when it comes into the eye of the law. Niggas like us are reliable sources, nigga. We say some shit, give a statement, they rocking off that. You're telling me that the case got thrown out and it's just gone. That's it. We say some shit, give a statement, they rocking off that. You're telling me that a lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
You rat! I ain't no snitch, but I do like my freedom. So, if you check that list, everybody on there got something to do with it, except me, of course.
If Wack100 give a statement on the nigga, your ass going to jail, bro. They're gonna say my word holds some credibility and some weight. They're gonna say that. I don't give a fuck. If I ever told on a nigga, his ass going to jail, they're gonna say, Beast, I'm a reliable what? Source. That's a reliable source. He's a known this, known that, known this, known that, right?
These are facts. You a reliable witness. You a source. You a everything. You get locked up. That's it.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
What the fuck was that?
Blood.
You rat! And by the time you pull up, I'm in ballet with the Eagle Beagle.
With the
I fly to the Eagle. I got a bulldog on me. I'm kicking you in the shins trying to get to these niggas.
You dare show up?
I'm kicking you in the shins. I'm kicking you in the shins trying to get to these niggas. I'm kicking you in the shins.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, The truth can never be considered disrespect.
You rats!
If you think Wack is CS2 back, just like and subscribe. If you believe Wack changes Reggie diapers, just like and subscribe. If you know 600 can't fight, just like and subscribe. If you believe back to the 3 fingers, just like and subscribe.
And that's all, folks.
Beat subbing, huh? Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations. We might as well get into some of this stuff now, make this video a little bit longer and something worth y'all watching. You know what I'm saying? So we going to go ahead and start it off where it all started off. We down to 5 days after this. Wack100 has to produce his paperwork, his statements to the federal task force at the FBI headquarters, and his statement to the federal task force at his lawyer's office. We're going to get right into this, man. Let me go ahead and show y'all. We ain't forgot. Shh. Bang that motherfucking like button. Let's get this.
The countdown is on.
You know what I'm saying? Damu Kiwe Conversations. We in there.
Just want to know, from a man to a man, when they kicked your door in over you being the gossip little troll you are, talking to stutterbox and talking to Dale Dog.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, the Answer Man. Brick Baby talking heavy from behind the wall. Wants Wack to show paperwork. He's referencing that Stutterbox, Main Street Crib, Shaquille O'Neal case. Look it up on the channel if you want the history on that. You know Wack gonna do a full expose, but here's a little preview.
But you know, Mr. Face Down, Ass Up, and mentioning my name so much that I got it. I don't even have to defend myself. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You get no points for not telling. That's what a real supposed to do. So I'm not gonna shower myself with flowers, none. You know what I mean? You people that feel like you need to be showered with flowers because you didn't tell, that mean that it was a thought in the back of your head that you could get off on somebody. But this is all I want to know. Mr. Cash Jones, Wack100, right? Whatever happened to the case that was filed on you for conspiracy to commit murder? That's all I want to know. You know what I mean? We just want you to go get the paperwork to all the cases that you've had filed against you. I just want to know, from a man to a man, when they kicked your door in over you being the gossip little troll you are, talking to Stutterbox and talking to Dale Dog, you dropping the low on Stutterbox saying that he live across.
This call is from a federal prison.
That be saying so much dumb. That nigga said I got 30 days to cover my paperwork. What paperwork, you stupid? What, never charged with location, idiot? It's so dumb.
Now, he's so dumb to try to spin everybody else like we the dodos, saying that because he was never charged, that there's no paperwork with his name. That does not mean it. And you were arrested. You were never charged because you worked that off. But you don't have to be charged to get, we got Ray J's paperwork, and we're going to go into that, right? Let me go ahead and pull that up now. I'm going to show y'all Ray J, who's a blood, and he tried to say there was no bloods on that case. So that right there is a deflection, and he's insulting our intelligence. The 100 EBT side he talking to, they don't have no intelligence. So he came to insult them.
And then he said all type of shit. He must have forgot all the clips we got. He got arrested.
So he got 30 days to produce his paperwork. This date, let me show y'all what date this was. It says 3 weeks ago. And the date was October 14th. So we down less than that. October had 31 days. So he got into the 13th. Yeah, he got into the 13th to roll this shit up in a little burrito. CS2 back got 3 days left to produce his paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So we going to get up out of there and we going to get right into the content. Wack100, a phone call with Stutterbox. Let's go ahead and let's get to it.
That's on audio, Wack.
All right, here goes the clip.
Ping up, share the room. Ping up, share the room. We got class uncut content, man. We're in the big beehive.
So I guess Lamonte got boxed on the YouTube live or something and baited.
Lamonte got boxed on the YouTube live or something.
With this clip.
He didn't even go into details about it. But what he trying to do is he trying to.
But he dissed me. You saying he dissed me?
Sneak diss, because you not on Clubhouse.
I ain't on Clubhouse.
So what was the conversation that he hit you with today? Because I know he called you.
He hit me first. He told me, do my son need anything? Because my son went live about how many niggas he done knocked out and all blah. Because he been down 10 years. My son been down since he been 20. So Wack singing.
Salute to his son, man. His son is for Stevenson Village. He's a popular YouTuber. Not the most popular, but popular in our culture. You know what I'm saying? And Wack is offering, hey, he needs something he called bearing gifts. The paying the Crips.
His post where he said he been drowning niggas, sleeping niggas, spanking niggas with shoes, knocking niggas out. He said he done knocked over 100 niggas out. But Wack had Mac in with me and said, do he need something? That's what kicked it off. My son said he don't want nothing from dude. You know?
Right.
So I respect that. But then we went on into something else. You know, he offered my daughter something. She declined.
What was it exactly that he offered your daughter?
Some percentages in a diaper company for free.
This nigga be crazy.
But seriously, after he had this argument with me,
he felt good this morning. He wanted to give my son some money, my daughter some money. But I'm just dude that's no good. I mean, I'm not this internet character, so I'm not gonna go on here nigga can come smell my cologne, do Sam.
I heard for that.
And we can get to it.
Right.
Now, this is the first time I'm hearing it. Now, now that's boxing do films. Okay. Now, this clip I'm about to play is from the 16th. Now, this is about to light the streets on fire. This is why I don't with these niggas. All of them are snakes.
So this is Wack saying that this recording predates my recording. This is what he's saying. But you're going to hear the first time I talked to Box was the day that I interviewed Box. Dead homies. But Wack comes with a recording trying to lie, lying, saying that this precedes that. Listen.
All of them is snakes. Now, you just heard this dude Stutterbox, and he called my phone. I didn't call him. Right? He called my phone. I'm driving back from Vegas. So, this shit is weird, right?
Why he didn't show the
Let's play Stutterbox talking to Wack.
I never knew. I stepped into. I didn't even know what's going on. Nigga, when I come into that shit, you niggas was one big old family.
Let me tell you one thing that you don't know.
No, let's just be real, bro.
Dog did not like you because you was down with me.
You said dog didn't like, yeah, but I let that be known.
When you walked in the casino.
Wack is saying that dog he is trying to play Stutterbox, saying that dog, let me take notes of this. Dog didn't like him, and he let it be known that dog didn't like him. But remember, I talked to dog. Well, if you know dog didn't like him because he was down with Robert Ross Stutterbox, then why were you talking to dog or trying to talk to dog? Things that make you say,
He seen you, he didn't like you.
But I let that be known. Mark,
you let it be known. You did.
Mark,
and you
got my.
Hey, Wack. What Mark don't realize, I can't get on the phone with him and Big you and his nephew or his son.
He said he can't get on the phone with us, which is crazy because he already had got on the phone with us.
Cut your head because you the one who got me my tool.
Wack was supplying the Crips with guns. During the investigation into Deja 34 Records and the Main Street Crips and Death Row, while being monitored, while being surveillance, his truck, while his phones is tapped, everything, Wack100 is supplying Stutterbox and the Crips with tools. That's how he got his tools. And Wack wasn't arrested, even though he was caught with tools. This is nasty work.
Well, let's keep it real. Your Rolls Royce gets shot up, right? Them niggas, dog them is the culprits for that, right? You look out for Mark.
You seen the holes in the car.
I've seen the holes on my mama.
Wack seen the holes, so they were neighbors already.
In the Rolls Royce to Mark, he wanted. Mark knows. Look, he fixes it. He's driving around, fucking Atlanta. Mark knows that Dale Dog the one did this to you, right? You get him in the Rolls Royce. Now watch this.
And he sit dog in Vegas.
Hold on. All-Star Weekend come up. Me and you out here with Mark.
So now we're talking about All-Star Weekend, right? You want to know what All-Star Weekend we talking about? Let's get to this real quick. I'll play this, and then we'll go into it. Let's go.
Mark, he shot you, right?
He fuck with dog and line me up.
Mark sends you
and you
to
caught it. And you caught the lineup.
Hold on. Mark sends you to a whole nother hotel party. I come to your hotel that morning. I say,
see the nigga.
I say, no. That morning, I said, boss, you might want to give me a key to your room. Never know what's going to happen. Yeah. You look at me. You look at me. I said, boss, you never know. You said, Wack, you right. You give me a key. That night, Mark sends you to another shot party, another hotel. I go to the Palm, thinking I'm finna meet you, and running the Dale Dog at the VIP entrance saying, I should have a VIP table here left for me by Mark Stevens. Mark, I call you.
You cussed him out. You cussed him out and told him you were going to knock him out.
I told Mark I was going to knock him out behind
You
you.
did. I was a dead homie.
He waiting for you to defend him. You won't say nothing. I called you. I said,
hey, Wack, that's what fucked my relationship off with him.
But watch this, Box. I called you. I say, Box,
remember, that was
the niggas that tried to you, I say the niggas that tried to you in your lobby 5-6 deep. They got a table for Mark Stevens, bro. You say, Wack, I'm naked.
That's why.
So, Wack is saying that he's riding with Stutterbox. He hear Dale Dog and the Main Street Crips at the Shaquille O'Neal All-Star Weekend party. Now, mind you, Suge also told us about that All-Star Weekend in Vegas. That's when he put when the essay knocked Wack100 out. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it though.
So hold on, bro. Hold on. You say what? I'm naked. I say, Box, I got your key. I meet you in valet. By the time you pull up, I'm in valet with the Eagle Beagle. I fly to the Eagle. I got a bulldog on me. I'm kicking you in the shins, trying to.
Ain't that what the clip that a dose of reality TV was just playing? This is during a federal investigation with all of the mix going on between Del Dog and the Main Street Crips and Robert Ross. Wack100 is in the whole mix, aligning himself allegedly with Robert Ross. Unbeknown to Robert Ross Stutterbox, Wack was also aligning himself with Mark Stevens and Del Dog, playing both sides, real COINTELPRO shit. And he's telling and pumping this dude up. The feds probably watched the whole shit, trying to get him to get Robert Ross to knock down Del Dog publicly. And then they get the nigga. Because remember, Robert Ross had turned Greg Caden and Darren Dupree against him because he got on wiretap and was talking about the dirty cops he got in his pocket. That's why they hate Robert Ross. Those pigs turned against him because he protected himself by saying that on the wiretap. Let's go.
Get you these niggas.
You dare show up.
And
now
Wack
you know the thing, right?
And Wack is kicking him in the shin, trying to tell him to knock down Del Dog. This is conspiracy to murder.
You go the thing.
And he supplied the gun.
Let's fast forward. I get a call from Mark. Yeah. You ain't talk to your boy? Who?
You know who else they trying to get?
Hold on.
Barlow from Never Lane. Remember he was there with us?
Who?
Carlos from Never Lane. Barlow. Remember?
So this is Stutterbox snitching to Wack about who we're trying to get. Barlow from Denver Lane because he was there when the SA fired on the nigga Wack in Vegas, right? When Suge got up on the nigga, right? And the nigga didn't know Suge was playing. The SA didn't know Suge was playing and fired on Wack. We'll play that also. But they talking about Barlow's. He's getting ahead of it, which means I've already talked to Stutterbox. This call was after I already talked to Stutterbox.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Los ain't doing none of that.
He ain't coming up here. He said no.
Los ain't doing none of that. So listen,
he ain't doing none of that. He told me he ain't doing it. He told Big U he ain't doing it. He told Suge he ain't doing it.
So listen. So
you're right about him. You're right about him. He ain't doing it.
Yo, so listen. So now we fast forward. I get a call from Mark. He laughing. You talk to your boy? Who? Box. Talk to him about what? He ain't tell you what happened on Sunset? I don't know what you talking about. I call you. Mark just called me laughing, talking about what happened to you on Sunset. You say, what? See, that's when you put it together. You wasn't even thinking about them niggas at that time, I don't think. You say, what? I thought niggas said something on Sunset. Then you told me what happened on Sunset.
I had a picture of the nigga laying on the ground with his whole stomach blew out.
Who?
Dog. Remember the picture I had of him?
So now Stutterbox is saying that he had a picture of Del Dog with his stomach hanging out and says, remember I showed you Wack? Look at this.
About what? He ain't tell you what happened on Sunset? I don't know what you're talking about. I call you. Mark just called me laughing, talking about what happened to you on Sunset. You say, what? See, that's when you put it together. You wasn't even thinking about them niggas at that time, I don't think. You say, what? I thought niggas said something on Sunset. Then you told me what happened on Sunset.
I had a picture of the nigga laying on the ground with his whole stomach blew out.
Who?
Dog. Remember the picture I had of him on the ground dead?
You never said that to me. I never seen it.
With his whole stomach blew out. The homies, I had that nigga. They kicked.
I think he had his hand, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, so, but see, this was crazy.
Yeah.
Since then, I didn't talk to, you know that? I didn't talk to Mark 100 times.
Yeah, I know.
So,
but after that, you know, him and Shaq went on that Big U podcast, right?
Okay.
But I wasn't invited. They didn't clear up nothing about me. So Big U ain't got my back, cuz.
Nah, he ain't.
The homie see that. The homie see that.
He ain't cleared none of that shit up.
You think the homies don't see that? And label him as Dale Dog? Come on, man. My homies ain't slow.
But this is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro? Yo.
Yeah, I'm
what
trying
is
to
he
put it
saying
together.
I had to do with the case? Nigga, I was a target. My house got raided. My truck
Yeah,
got
in the paperwork, Wack, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
And
he wouldn't take your call. And I said it to you. And he said
I talked
he
to
wouldn't
Dog.
But he said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call.
I
seen the
think,
paperwork.
wait. And I think Mark tried to set the three-way up.
But they said he wouldn't talk. Yeah, and Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork.
But listen, you got to remember, Mark
That's what
tried
Deuce is going off of. What?
That's what Deuce M's is going off of. That's what Deuce M's is going off of. The paperwork. Stutterbox is telling Wack to his face that Deuce M's is going off the paperwork because Wack tried to contact Dale Dog through Mark Stevens. Wack confirms. You know what? Ask Mark. Mark knows he's the one that tried to hook up the three-way.
Dog didn't want to talk to you.
And Dog didn't want to talk to you. That's exactly what the federal wiretap, transcribed wiretap says. Dog said, "Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that brother." He didn't want to talk to Wack. He didn't want to talk to Back in the paperwork. This is Wack100 we talking about, bro. The fuck is we doing? Let's go.
How was that? Well, hold on. Of course he knew. Everybody knew I was riding with Box.
Yeah, but what did
Who didn't know?
What want to do, man?
No.
Fuck his internet shit, right? What they want to do,
Hold
man?
on, Box. This is my question. If Mark trying to put me on the three-way with Dale Dog, right?
Yeah,
and
that's
Dale
all
Dog
bad
don't
on my
want to.
part. He said,
No,
fuck
hold on.
me in my life. He said, fuck me in my life. Cause try to...
The whole time, Mark dealing with Dale Dog, right? And I told you that. Remember
Yeah.
I told you that.
You
Right?
told me, yeah.
So I told you that, right? They ain't knowing the whole.
Pay attention. So Wack is telling Stutterbox, hey, look, Mark Stevens fucking with Dale Dog. This was going on. You know what I'm saying? He done chose him over you. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas is trying to line you up as if he's in the best interest of and riding with Stutterbox. All along, he's trying to contact Dale Dog and through Mark Stevens because he's telling them about Stutterbox, where Stutterbox lives. They're going to talk about that a little bit here. And Wack is going to try to make him say that his own cousin from Main Street is the one that told him where they live. Pay attention how he manipulates Stutterbox.
Whole time, I'm feeding information back to you. So here go the question. Are you saying Dale Dog is the police? Because you keep, Wack talking to Dale Dog. How is
He's
that?
been the police, though, Wack. That ain't nothing new.
Who been the police?
Dog.
I don't know nothing about that shit, bro. That's amazing.
He worked from behind the police station for 20 years and never got raided. What you talking about?
I don't know nothing about that. That's Main Street shit.
Right.
I don't know nothing about that shit. You know that.
They knocked his dick in the dirt.
The only dinners he had with me, you remember when they came up to death row and I made him put his thing back. You remember that?
Yeah.
Nigga, I was running point on security. I let everybody in but him. Told him you got to go put that up. What? You got to put that up.
You was a
so
young
he didn't
nigga.
like. I was a young nigga. He didn't like. 21. 2021. I was fresh out.
Fresh out.
I was young. So he didn't like me since this before a box. This ain't got nothing to do with a box. He didn't like me from there. So then when he seen, and see, I'm gonna tell you, what's your relative name? The one stole the 10,000?
Lil West.
Lil West is the one told that nigga we was neighbors.
Right.
You gotta remember.
So Wack is saying that Lil West is the one that told him that we was neighbors because he don't want Box to be certain that he's the one that dropped the low on him when they aired out his Bentley and almost unalived him and his wife, his child mother. This is nasty work. And Box is biting.
Box, let me give you the math. For me to tell the nigga where you at means I'm telling them where I'm at. That don't make sense.
So Lil West had to tell the nigga, Lil West had to tell him where I was at.
Bro, Lil West, that's about the time he beat you out the team.
So now he's trying to lock it into Stutterbox's mind that he wouldn't tell him where he lived because but mind you, Stutterbox haven't made no accusation that he told him where he lived. He hadn't said nothing about that. Wack is trying to clear it up and get ahead of it and plant seeds of doubt in his mind, saying that Lil West dropped the low.
And you didn't know it, wasn't your account.
Right. And he
turned
on me with dog. He still with dog and we squabbled up.
Think about it. The dog knocked him out behind the weed spot. You know that. Stop capping.
Yeah, he did.
Now listen. For me to tell dog where you at means I'm telling them where I'm at. Do the math.
That don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense.
Now you making sense, Wack.
For me to tell him where you
making sense. Now you making sense.
We live on the same street, cross the street. Our sons
now
go
you
to
making
school
sense.
together. What you talking about?
Now you making sense.
What you talking about, bro? For me to tell a nigga where you at, I gotta tell him where I'm at.
Bottom line, Eugene got marked, plumped out right now. Got him marked out. Trying to clean up his name. I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna help you.
What's the crazy about it is Mark was calling my phone as a friend for many years. Remember I told you that. So, but I don't know, nigga, what you got to say, Mark?
Tell that nigga Mark, my wife trying to raise $500,000 for Dr. Ristogi to do her kidney transplant. I need Shaq to put it on his page for fundraiser. If he try to do right by, nigga, help save my wife's life, nigga.
I thought you, nigga, you looked out for him, nigga. You put the house he was living in your mama name.
I know. I done all that. Like, I always been a nigga like that.
Built a $3-4 million house in your mama name.
I just feel like when them niggas that sided with dogs.
But watch this, Box. Who figured that out for you?
You.
Who's the nigga with you? Straps.
You.
What did I tell my wife to do, Box?
So now Stutterbox is confirming that Wack is the first one that told him that Mark Stevens is riding with Del Dog. Wack is gathering intel from Mark Stevens and the Del Dog side, bringing it back to Stutterbox, and at the same time taking information about Stutterbox address, etc., and giving it to the Main Street Crips and Mark Stevens. This is nasty work, bro.
Why do you think I wouldn't take the interview with Suge? Big you mad at me right now because of that? Big you mad at me right now because
listen, what did I tell my wife to do right in front of you? Go back to the room.
Go back to the room.
I don't know if
she's
coming
home
back.
by herself. Then she went home by herself. You nutted up on her and she flew in by herself. You drove back by yourself behind me.
But watch this though.
He stayed there with me after dog flipped all 4 of my tires. You stayed there with me until I bought some new ones and followed me home.
Yeah, you had to find them. I was in the 500.
The Benz, the purple Benz.
The Benz.
Suge said,
but watch this though.
Suge said, don't let them niggas follow me in the Benz.
They gonna please.
Remember Mark Stockton?
Please, Mark. Please, Mark. Please don't let him box and whack. Please. You disrespected the nigga. Suge called him cuz, low, told him you what you'd do to him. I had to get in the middle of it. You did get in the middle of it. Cause you was. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't thinking. You told that nigga I'm talking to. He said, he said, who you talking to, nigga? You said, I'm talking to you, loke. But then watch this. I be mad though if I go pull to work and show your house was in foreclosure 7 years and niggas helped you with your banking plan, so you can float there and come up out of it. You know what I'm saying? I be wrong.
Want me to give you Lauren's number? Do want to help you?
The white girl. Your white girl.
No, Lauren. No, the black dude, Lauren.
Oh yeah, no, he don't.
Because he helped me save mine. I never knew Big U knew Lauren. Lauren told me, you know Big U? I don't want.
So Wack has went around lying, talking about he paid Big U's mortgage when the house, he was down and finna lose the house and all of that. Come to find out, it was Stutterbox who introduced him to the dude Lauren. Wack don't even know Lauren. So he's trying to take credit for some shit a Crip Stutterbox did for Big U and take credit for it like he did it. He don't even know the nigga Lauren. You know what's crazy? I got that paperwork. I'm a drop the paperwork and with the hookup to help them get around it or whatever. Let's go.
Pay this house for him and his wife. I said, damn.
Bro, he didn't make payments for 7 years. He couldn't pay.
I got his number in my phone. I got Lauren's number in my phone.
He probably crossed him too.
I can get him on the phone right now. Lauren, my nigga.
Yeah, so end of the day, bro.
Sam, East Coast Sam from First Street going Weiss. He been for years. Lord,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just what we do know, Box. At the end of the day, that whole Main Street shit, that was your play. I had nothing to do with it. I was a victim. Police jump on my line.
Yeah, nigga, because they said when dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you claim that's what they say, what?
No. Police said straight up, this is what they said. They wanted to catch Suge to the left. They said
they wanted to catch Suge to the left. They wanted Wack to help them catch Suge to the left as far as on the highway.
You told them the nigga that's close to him is my neighbor. He drives trucks.
They told Wack they gave up Stutterbox and told Wack that Stutterbox told them if you want to catch Suge to the left, his right hand man is Wack, the trucker. He's my neighbor.
Right? If you catch him to the left, then you might could get Suge. He know it.
If you catch him slipping to the left, then you might could get Suge.
Everything. That's what they said.
Yeah, but it's not paperwork. I didn't say that. I told him Wack don't break the law, man. Yeah, wait, I'm telling Wack don't break it. Man, I sent you the paperwork that I'm sending to you right now. That Caden was a liar. He wrote the book. He's a liar. I just sent it to my cousin yesterday. So he's a liar. He's a liar and untrustworthy. That's why I don't know why Reggie beat.
So why you ain't never hit him for defamation of character?
I don't know. Wack never did a lot of shit.
Wack so vicious, he lying in boxed
up. He didn't hit him for defamation of
character.
Right now. Nobody did.
Yeah, so
I want because
but at the end of the day, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. They whole thing is
I took just now on Great Katie about being a liar. It's on your phone.
They whole thing
now
is
he done sent him the paperwork.
That's their whole right.
Yeah. He gave
now,
my address. But
me
not thinking, giving him my address, giving yours.
Giving him my address. I got to give him the code to the gate every time.
All that was a little wet.
That's a little west all day.
All day. Now it makes sense.
Now watch this, Box. I'm going to make you remember something. Remember you would call me and tell me Lil West was over there? And I said, I ain't never coming over there. I don't even want that nigga to see me. I never would come over there. I never would come to your house with him over there. Because I'm not the Box. That nigga tied into the other nigga.
You did. You did.
Think about it. You like, right, pull up. Lil West over here.
You knew that shit.
Yeah, I said,
was a teenager, knew that shit.
I said, Box, I'm not coming over there. I don't even want to see that nigga. That nigga to see me. That nigga tied into them other niggas' box. Niggas hit the car 50
when I hung up the
times.
phone with you this morning, they got to call on my phone. Mark, all the niggas. I wouldn't answer. I answered the first time. It was all of them. I hung up the phone.
But here go my question.
So while Wack is trying to say that Mark, me, we all called them that days after, and that this record was before I talked to Box, he didn't know I already had talked to Box. Let's go.
Won't answer.
Here go my question, though, bro.
And you wouldn't answer.
Well, here go my question, Box. Box, here go my question. I was on the 58. Here go my question. What I do to Mark?
He tied to that dude. Nothing.
So big, you got a steering wheel in his back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he said, well, what did I do to Mark? Why would Mark do this to me?
Nigga called me. He called me with his kids. You know that. But I mean, he do. He called me with his kids. My kids just graduated school. That nigga Mark is weird as a motherfucker. But Wack, I got a reality show. Can you help me? All this. I've been to the nigga house, Box. Box, I've been to his house, the one you put your mama name.
With the lake in front of it.
Pool in the back, the lake in front of it, all that.
Yeah.
The elevator in it.
Yeah.
Nigga weird. Now, and I've been to his side bitch house. Look, Fox, and he took me to his side bitch house.
I done that place for me. He lined me up. So what you mad at?
On my mama, you
so what you mad at? He lined me up again.
I mean, no, this is what
he's saying, that he did the play for Mark and he lined them up. So what you mad at, Wack?
What bothered me, nigga?
What bothered you?
This what bothers me, Box. These niggas said I cooperated in the case and I never had no charges in.
Yeah, because you ain't making now you're making it look simple. You're right.
I cooperated in the case that I never had charges in. What the fuck?
Nigga, you work the charges off. See, that's where he be spinning these niggas, because Box don't realize that they found those guns in there. Box didn't realize that this nigga should have been charged for conspiracy to extort Shaquille O'Neal and Mark Stevens when he went trying to blackmail or extort them, allegedly. He Box ain't think, hey, Levi, get off the thing. Go. Box don't realize that they said they caught him on wiretap with the bitch. This is what Box is ignorant to. And he doesn't realize that Detective Michael Kiwe said that Wack was the only one arrested. Cash Jones. We'll get to that later.
Talking about, nigga, I'm the
Wack on the Don and Richard, homie. I told you niggas, you don't break the law. You don't break the law with that truck. They're wasting their time. They told me, if we catch Wack to the left, we can get him. I said, well, y'all wasting your time because he don't break the law with that truck.
You know I did.
And I told you, they want to get this shit Wack. This shit is not about me and dog. They're trying to get Suge. And you told Suge.
I told him.
You told him? I know you told him.
I told him, I say, homie, I don't know what you got going on, but Box telling me it's an investigation going on. You got to remember.
Because it wasn't about dog, it was about Suge.
If it was about dog,
if it was about dog, he'd have been doing life because they had him on the phone.
When Biggie and Pac got killed.
Yeah.
Wait, listen to Wack. He overtalked him. But he said, I told Suge.
To the left, we can get him. I said, well, y'all wasting your time because he don't break the law with that truck.
He said when Biggie and Pac got killed.
And I told you, they want to get this shit Wack. This shit is not about me and dog. They're trying to get Suge. And you told Suge.
I told him.
You told him? I know you told him.
I told him, I say, homie, I don't know what you got going on, but Box telling me it's an investigation going on. You got to remember. Because
it wasn't about dog, it was about Suge.
When
if it was about dog,
When
if it was
Biggie
about
and Pac
dog,
got
he'd have been doing life because they had him on the phone.
When Biggie and Pac got killed, 21-29 on this one. Let's go. 21-29 on this one.
And I told you, they want
Y'all
to
go clip
like
that.
This shit,
When
right, this
Biggie
shit
and
not about
Pac
me
got
at all.
killed.
They trying to get Suge. And you told Suge.
I told him.
You told him. I know you told him.
I told him, I say, homie, I don't know what you got going on, but Box telling me it's an investigation going on. You got to remember.
Because it wasn't about dog, it was about Suge.
When
if it was about dog, if it was about dog, he'd have been doing life because they had him on the phone. Yeah. If it was about dog, he'd have been doing
Mark,
life.
Thinking about it, Mark is the one that tried to call Dog on the three-way. I never had Dog phone number.
Right. That's what got you in the case. Because I told him you don't break the law with that truck. All that shit in the movie, all that shit's a lie, bro. That's why I was so mad at you. That shit was a lie. I told you niggas, he don't break the law with that truck.
Hold on, Box. Hold on, Box.
When I'm
Box,
talking,
hold on.
they recorded me. I'm being
Hold
recorded
on, Box.
talking. Get the paperwork.
Box, check this out. You had STVs that night. When I went up to the federal building with my attorney to get my files, they was there in flat.
Yeah.
So now he said he went up to the FBI headquarters with his attorney and they had on flap jackets. Listen.
Yes, bro. That's a fact.
Move.
The light skin was in there with a FBI flak jacket. So I don't know who had what, but I didn't care. They're talking about she out here to meet with Suge. Meet with some nigga to get some birds from New Orleans. She heard I had a Suge plug. I went to Valet. I went to the fake.
She heard I had a Suge plug. How did she hear he had a Suge plug? Bitch trying to get 5 birds through Suge. Nasty work.
Bathroom, hit the Valet. Box, you called me asking me where I was at. Did you not? Where you at?
Yeah.
Box, started talking greasy. I got up out of there, homie. I told you that.
Right, they faked his ballpark. They had me thinking you were trying to lie.
He never, Stutterbox never confirmed that Wack had told him that.
Me a dog. They faked his. They played both sides against the middle, right? And I told you I was
trying to
wrong
line you, nigga.
They played both sides against the middle.
But Box, I'm trying to line you.
What I told him you didn't break the law with that truck, but you thought I was lying. If the work is out, get the paperwork. It shows. I told him that.
This is what I'm saying, Box.
The whole
how am I trying to?
Was a lie, and I was just mad.
How
at
am I
you
trying to line you, Box? When from day one, I was riding with you.
Yeah, I know.
The only nigga, Box. Let's keep it real. All them other Crip niggas, I'll come talk to you behind closed doors, but they wouldn't stand outside with you.
They were scared.
I was the only one didn't give a.
What's up to this nigga Deuce M, homie?
I don't know that nigga, bro. That nigga.
He called me a rat and you a rat. He called us both rats.
He asked me to help him, and I told him no.
I'm not getting on the phone with him and draw.
Look, that nigga from Fruitcap Brim.
He called me a rat.
Look,
he
lived in Madison, Wisconsin for 12 years. He went to the feds for beating him and put it in the trunk. We got the paperwork. He lived in Madison, Wisconsin. His daddy a smoker.
Wack, they're trying to get me on the line with him. You'll see it's never gonna happen, bro. We don't do that over in my neighborhood.
He don't like you anyway.
No internet. Let's get to the business. We'll be meeting now.
Yeah, that nigga don't like you anyway. What he been in fact with? He like a broad. He like a broad 2 years. He whack.
And then it didn't work, so he turned on you. So it didn't work, so he turned on you.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't know you, nigga.
So he turned on you.
Box, you know a nigga telling me he a blood don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah,
you know that. You know I don't mean nothing to me. Man, nigga, okay, well, what's happening? What's the big? Man, we want, nigga, ain't no come hang with me, nigga. I ain't got no, who is you? You know I'm a loner, nigga. I got my squad when I need them, but Box, you know I'm a loner. You know I'm a lone wolf. You know that. You watched me. I was a punk. I lived across the street from you.
This is where I
Box, you ever see me at parties with my homies over there? You ever seen it?
LA,
California,
I told what's up this nigga, this red rat nigga, he said across the street from me. He said, well, Lalita said, Wack get his money, he a gangster, box. I like gangsters. I need a gangster right because I'm B-boy gangster.
We looked up, our sons going to school together. Nigga, it was what it was. When you showed me what you showed me, nigga, I told you what the look, nigga, and you said, Wack, I can't do that because the hood need it. I told you, let's go. Get the rental car.
They did it anyway, though. They did it.
Look, so now they talking about Del Dog dying. Wack is saying that he told, this is during the investigation. He told Stutterbox to kill Del Dog. This is what he's saying. And Stutterbox said, nah, the hood needs him. Listen to what he said. He said the homies ended up getting him. Listen to what he said, bro. Young niggas, YN, stay out these streets and believe in these old niggas. These niggas will line you up, bro. Nigga, they did the King of LA like this. How you think they'll do you? Let's go.
He said, well, Lalita said, Wack get his money, he a gangster, box. I like gangsters. I need a gangster right because I'm B-boy gangster.
We looked up, our sons going to school together. Nigga, it was what it was. When you showed me what you showed me, nigga, I told you what the look, nigga, and you said, Wack, I can't do that because the hood need it. I told you
He told him to knock down Del Dog. He said, I can't do it, Wack, because the hood need Del Dog.
Let's go. Get the rental car.
They did it anyway, though. They did it anyway, huh?
Yeah, they tried to get you. They did it anyway over there, yeah.
They did him in, I'm saying. The homie did him in.
He said, and the homies did Del Dog in anyway.
It anyway. It happened anyway. You know, I don't. Big you over. Now, see, I'd be wrong if I go spend this little $1,000 and get, you know, because the nigga from 60s, Eddie Boy, gave me the names. I to go pull the paperwork. I'm gonna pull the work. I'll be wrong, right?
Eddie Boy. Yeah, he don't like drugs.
I don't know. I don't know. He's scared now, though. Yeah, he's scared now. Now he say he don't want to have nothing to do with it, but he gave us all the information already.
My homies ain't scared.
Nah, not at all. They ain't never been.
They said he did, dog. I backed up.
They ain't never been.
Because they telling me to back up. That's telling me to back up. So I'm on the strict.
Mark still must be mad when I told him I'd break his jaw.
Must be, but I mean, I might.
Because years after that, I'd have been to the nigga. I'd have been to his house, talked to his kids. You remember the party over there where his kid was over there by Universal?
Yeah, I'm not doing none of that, bro. It is what it is. Whichever I'm not adding to it or taking from it. Whatever you niggas say I did.
I mean, because at the end of the day, Bach, listen. At the end of the day, Bach.
Niggas said he gonna kidnap my niece. They all can. Hey, Wack, I'm gonna say every court. They said they're gonna kidnap my niece. They all can go to jail. After you put my niece and them involved in it, all the Chris shit, all the codes go out the window.
Yeah, but that, you know, that's what you stood on. But even at that time, Box, I didn't know about none of that.
Right.
All I knew about a nigga trying to use your car. I
have to show them where I live at. You right. Cause you ain't
nigga, for me to give a nigga your address. Yeah. Nigga, this is a fact. And you got to remember, years before that, I done already disrespected the nigga.
Wack, it wasn't no such thing as Deuce Sims back then, huh?
No, it wasn't no Deuce Sims back. Nobody know that nigga. And you.
He said it wasn't no such thing as Deuce Sims back then. He ain't lying. In 2008, it was C blank Eminem, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was in the feds already for robbing a bank, nigga.
You gotta remember, he already had a bandana against my neighborhood because Cadillac Dave drew down on him with a Uzi.
And I lied to him until I know Cadillac Dave, that's my nephew. That's Lalita's nephew.
Yeah, I know. You know, I know.
You know that.
Yeah, what the fuck killing?
That's Uncle Sammy's son.
And then, but guess what, though? But, Box, let's do the math. They said Mark tried to call Del Dog on the three-way. Del Dog wouldn't answer, so how I give him your address to you?
Mark was cheerleading.
Now, Mark had your address. Mark had your address.
Been there 1,000 times. He was cheerleading for Shaq. But right, Mark
had your address.
Kill you.
So Stutterbox is saying nobody knew where he lived, but his cousin Lil West knew where he lived. Wack knew where he lived, and Mark Stevens knew where he lived.
After they killed me, they
all day long.
You.
But this is the thing, though, bro. Who the fuck came up with? See, this is what dumb niggas don't think. For me to, I keep telling niggas we was neighbors. For me to get a nigga box address, I gotta give him my address.
Like that, Wack. Little West or Mark, bro. I was Little West or Mark.
Nigga, I can't. That don't even make sense.
I sent you to work on that line ass shot, though.
Let me look at this out his dog food real quick.
Now, so there you have it. CS2 back talking to Robert Ross. So now, mind you, he's telling Robert Ross all of that, and Robert Ross at the time wasn't informing. You want to hear what the police said about Robert Ross at that time? Do you want to hear that? We're going to play it anyway. Let's get to it.
JST. As the separate gears of the investigation that we had set in motion began to mesh, we got a call from an FBI agent who was working with an informant he thought might prove useful to us. His name was Robert Ross. The agent had been actively investigating Ross's gang, the Main Street Crips, and he informed us Ross had been helpful in providing inside information. Ross went by the name Stutterbox, Box for short, a reference to his habit of stammering when he got excited or scared. We made arrangements to meet the informant at a West Side Starbucks, and as we pulled into the parking lot on that crisp November morning, we spotted a man sitting in the driver's seat of a white Rolls-Royce Phantom. Darren and I looked at each other. Could this flamboyant individual be the guy we had come to talk to? But by that time, Stutterbox, flashing a large diamond stud earring, had gotten out of the Rolls and was walking toward us. Even if we didn't immediately recognize him, he seemed to a one-time Pacoima Piru, Stutterbox continued. Cash Jones was Sugay's primary courier, running dope on a route up and down the west coast from Washington State to National City, just below San Diego near the Mexican border. Jones, an operator-owner at a trucking firm, had a rig specially built to transport high-end autos. An echo of Kevin Davis's operation to run dope from California to Virginia using his auto.
Did you hear that? Wack100 had a special, this is what Detective Greg Caden is admitting, had a special thing to run autos from, built in the car to run autos from Mexico up the coast. Oh shit. Tanisha Swan. Let's go.
Cash Jones was Sugay's primary courier, running dope on a route up and down the west coast from Washington State to National City, just below San Diego near the Mexican border. Jones, an operator-owner at a trucking firm, had a rig specially built to transport high-end autos. An echo of Kevin Davis's operation to run dope from California to Virginia using his auto restoration business. When we asked Ross how he was privy to this information, he told us that he and Jones were old friends. He too, in fact, had met with Sugay in the company of the alleged. It was, on the face of it, a...
So the dude that fired on Wack, that was with Suge, is supposed to be the plug. He's supposed to be the plug. This is what Stutterbox told them. And he told them that Wack is moving these cars from San Diego on his truck, these high-end cars. But the cars were defrauded. They were tag cars. That's what they're not saying. Let me find that video with Tanisha Swan. Hold on.
Story, and became more so when Darren and I checked out as many of the details of Stutterbox's account as we could. Although Cash Jones had a relatively slim rap sheet, a few juvenile offenses were all we could find. He had indeed been associated with the Pacoima Peru, but more than any single corroborating detail, the overriding fact was...
Listen to what he said, bro. Y'all niggas, why hold on, what happened? And believe in these old niggas. The overriding fact. What, bro? They didn't get the king in LA like this. How you think they'll do you? Let's see if I can get this back working. It is stopped. Hold on, when I get it working, I'll unpause it.
Damu, Kiwe conversation. The only place you gonna get it is the only place you gonna get Big U.
The only place you gonna get Big U, man. Pardon that, but I had to go fix the content and reset it. Let's go.
Stop. Alarmed at the strange black box stuck up under his chassis, he threw it into a field and notified the local police that someone had planted a bee. It was beginning to look like any of those scenarios, singly or in combination, might be true. In the weeks that followed, as we struggled to make sense of the strange new dimensions the case had taken, the investigation seemed at times to be collapsing in on itself, the same information repeating in different situations and circumstances until it became impossible to know what was real and what was a fantasy formulated by Stutterbox. The situation reached an extreme when I flew to Adanta to talk to another informant who claimed to have information on the Main Street Crips. I almost had to laugh when he told me that Stutterbox had been a hitman for Eric Zip Martin. The sense of unreality was subsequently ratcheted up when Stutterbox himself came to us with another news flash. He had it on good authority that Dwayne Keffy D. Davis was personally planning to rob one of the principals in the George Torres case I had investigated nearly 10 years earlier. Before we could find the answer, Ross upped the ante when he became the unlikely victim of a kidnapping and robbery. An incredible plot twist in an already important story. According to his account, he had...
So Stutterbox is already giving them this information before Stutterbox is kidnapped, right? He's talking about Suge. He's talking about Keefe D. He's talking about Von Zip. Somebody told him that he was a hitman for Von Zip. He said Keefe D was finna rob one of the plugs. He's speaking on all of this shit. This is before he while they're investigating. Can one of the team please shoot me the scandalous video on Tanisha Swan? Investigating the Tupac and Biggie murder investigations. Then he ends up becoming a kidnap victim. Let's go.
Had been abducted from his roles while on the streets of West Hollywood by members of his own gang, the Main Street Crips, supposedly acting on orders of their much-feared leader, Liddell Del Dog Rolls. Pistol-whipped and robbed of his bling, he was forced to drive to a south-central neighborhood deep in the gang's territory, where he was released on the promise that he immediately return with $60,000 in cash. Instead, he placed a frantic call to Darren, begging for help.
When they said placed a frantic call to Darren, they're talking about Darren Dupree. How do you have Darren Dupree number? Because he was already an informant for Darren Dupree. Let's go.
Dupree instructed him to contact the nearest law enforcement authorities. Sheriff's officers were duly summoned, and the story Stutterbox related to them managed to trump even the wildest tale he had told us. According to his account, he had been kidnapped by the Main Street.
Well, that's all I really wanted to get to anyway. And then I want to get into this this all-star comedy jam weekend Shaquille O'Neal party, right? So let me show y'all and take y'all back in time. So now we just had heard Wack talking about how he was probably trying to line Box up, telling Box that that he should kill Del Dog. And Box wasn't going for it. Box said the hood needed Del Dog. So all of this information, if Box was trying to get on Wack, well, then tell him that Wack was trying to get him to knock down Del Dog. So here it goes. Mike Epps performs. Shaquille O'Neal presents, hosted by Mike Epps, live from Las Vegas, All-Star Comedy Jam. Right? This is the
Baby
thing that
John D, what
talking about. Right? In Vegas. Right? So under investigation, Wack is urging informant, because Box was already working, to take the gun and kill Del Dog. Right? So now we in Vegas, and you hear this story. Del Dog put his car on put his tires on 4 flats, and Wack had to follow him, etc., right? So now we're gonna go ahead and go into Suge Knight's rendition about this Vegas situation, right? We're gonna get to that, and then we're gonna get into the work. Oh yeah, man. Matter of fact, y'all can listen to this, because Wack involves himself even more when he says he didn't have nothing to do with the Main Streets. He just told us a whole bunch of Main Street business.
And he started hating me from day one when he came up there for a death row meeting, and I wouldn't let him in with his tool, and I made him go put it up. He looked at everybody. He said, homie, here's what it is. He said, Wack running point, my nigga, like it's what it is. I said, bro, put it up. You can get up out of here on Power Road. You got to remember, he running set. So when I did him like that in front of his homies and Tony Muhammad, he hated me ever since. We ain't never had a kind word for each other. So I don't know what the fuck this bozo, why wasn't you at Del Dog? Hey, the Main Streets is going to be like, dog, what is you talking about? Them niggas never got along. The nigga that killed Del Dog, they all know I'm the nigga that hit him. Del Dog knew I was the nigga that was keeping Stutterbox right. And he started hating me from day one when he came up there for a death row meeting, and I wouldn't let him in with his tool, and I made him go put it up. He looked at everybody. He said, homie, here's what it is. He said, Wack running point, my nigga, like it's what it is. I said, bro, put it up. You can get up out of here on Power Road. You got to remember, he running set. So when I did him like that in front of his homies and Tony Muhammad, he hated me ever since. We ain't never had a kind word for each other. So I don't know what the fuck this bozo, why wasn't you at Del Dog? Hey, the Main Streets is going to be like, dog, what is you talking about? Them niggas never got along. The nigga that killed Del Dog, they all know I'm the nigga that hit him. Del Dog knew I was a nigga that was keeping Stutterbox right. And he started hating me from day one when he came up there for a death row meeting, and I wouldn't let him in with his tool, and I made him go put it up. He looked at everybody. He said, homie, here's what it is. He said, Wack running point, my nigga, like it's what it is. I said, bro, put it up. You can get up out of here on Power Road. You got to remember, he running set. So when I did him like that in front of his homies and Tony Muhammad.
So now he hid out the dude that killed Del Dog. I thought he didn't know no Main Streets. Thought he never been to their hood. I thought he didn't know their business. Right? But we going to go ahead and go to this Suge Knight audio. Right? And Suge Knight going to tell us a little bit about Vegas also. Remember, they saying that the essay that hit Wack that night was the drug connect. Let's go.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. This is episode 3 of our 7-part series with Suge Knight. In today's conversation, Simon goes deeper into SKG, sharing his thoughts on their recent run-in. He also revisits the stories surrounding CS2 Back, confirming some things we've heard before and adding new details. You'll hear Simon talk about the time his Mexican homeboy allegedly punched CS2 back in the mouth, saying he got knocked out right then and there. He also recalls the very first time he ever met CS2 back. According to Simon, the first time he met Porky, he says he put him flat on his back. Simon's not holding anything back. He's speaking candidly, and as always, we're about to find out what Simon said.
And just so y'all know, I know a lot of y'all never did time, y'all don't know the law. If I hide out someone who is known killer or fugitive who committed a crime, that's called accessory after the fact. Accessory after the fact. So CS2 back is admitting to being an accessory after the fact in the murder of Dale Dog, but he don't have nothing to do with the mainstream. This is crazy, bro. How come that dude wasn't arrested for that? This was during the investigation.
Yeah, so he told me all the bullshit about they definitely going to make sure that my homie gets time, you know? Yeah. I tell my nephew, well, you gotta stop that one. Cause you know, that ain't something that needs to be done, but I'm never gonna have a conversation with him again in life, right? Right. He hollered at him and they was like, get out of my business, that nigga gonna fry, I'm gonna get him, I'm blah, 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 blah. The thing about this is this. First of all, I'm tired of everybody trying to change my history with a lie. She's not the row. She never was on death row or the row. I did her a favor for Kiwe. I put her on a song with Pac, but Left Eye is on the same song. You know, same song, two different. I played on that twice just to help her give her a career. If you can't get a career on that, that's on you. To talk bad and think you're going to take the road is yours and that's who you are. And, you know, she even spoke bad and tried to speak bad to my nephew, like even on Toy. Yeah. Her and Wack is best friends. They're inseparable. Inseparable, right? So she got him pumped up. He's speaking on it. I'm like, hold up. You on the phone. She texts me on my tablet. I call back. I'm listening to the whole thing. She checking. Motherfucker, whenever I worked at Foot Locker. What are you talking about? Do you want this ugly bitch you right here beat up? That ugly ass man looking bitch? Yeah. The one you with? Yeah. That bitch. Right? Yeah. So, for him, that other bitch, and another bitch, before I get into this, I'm going to tell you like this, Wack. Enough talking back and forth. I'll meet you at the county jail. All you got to do. But besides that, it's like, your wife was the CEO. This bitch was at Lancaster, and most of 99% of the bitches that work in the prison, they drinking beer with the sergeants, the captains, the lieutenants, and the other motherfucking CEOs. And you know it's a lot of sucking and fucking going on. Facts. And inmates, right? But right. This little chubby, little tall-looking motherfucker, little short dude, right? Yeah. The very minute he give her all that plastic surgery shit and take off those stanky boots and sweaty socks for those 9 and 10 hour shifts, got her some nice shoes, she walked away on his ass. But back to the other motherfucker talking. Ain't no punks in my house. So, and the little broad talking about she the role, she taking the role. You sound stupid. Number one. You got my picture on there on your pocket, I know your whatever that shit is, saying we doing movies and write to me, y'all signing artists. There's no way in hell that I'm going to go back and forth about if somebody has something on the road. That's like, at the end of the day, you tell that little skinny weirdo motherfucker, stick motherfucker, if they got death row, once again, show me where it's a ticket that you bought it. Show me if you got it in the catalog. Only thing you and that dude did, your partner, matter of fact,
the rat,
Snoop
his
Michael
partner is the rat, right? Yeah.
Well, the rat is Michael Harris. There's two rats. Right. Michael Harris is a rat, too. Michael Harris and Snoop had motherfuckers, I've seen y'all the paperwork, where these motherfuckers go up there and take $4 million from this motherfucker, another 4.5 million from this motherfucker, $1 million from this motherfucker. And they sit right at that little Inglewood spot over there and tell those motherfuckers, for this money, you're going to get the reality show for the boss lady, 2 and 3. For this money, you're going to get this with Death Row, that with Death Row. They committed fraud, as usual. Only thing they got to do is shut us up, and you shut me up.
Kiwe. Conversation. Let's go.
Show the
bang that like button.
When you paid the money, Snoop. And what the other little broad you be talking about, whatever you call it, if she got the roll, where and how? You never had a roll chain. You never had a death row chain. No bitch in life never had a death row chain or a roll chain. And on top of that, to make it, matter of fact, I got an artist that's from the west side. She's younger than her, but she rapping. Everybody always talking about
what's her name? What's her name, Shug?
From the west side?
Yeah.
They call her Theory.
Okay.
We got Theories and we got a Blessing. Yeah, she's from the west side. And shit, I'm not gonna argue with no bitch, but she'll run any bitch. Anytime. I guarantee she'll call in and pull up. But back to all this bullshit, we gotta do better than what we doing. I don't want to be in the thing of talking about the little turtle motherfucker, Wack, about his.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I know they're snitching on her because if their story is true, and they said she was selling 10s and 20s and $50 rocks to buy shit, if that was true, you tell on your mama to go to jail.
Right.
And you said your father was on crack, but your mother wasn't on crack. I know Pastor Jones. And Pastor Jones ain't no punk. And if you selling dope and he high, he gonna take it. That's any crackhead, right?
That's what they gonna do.
So you can't sit up there with pork butter and tell me, oh no, this is what it is, this is what it ain't. That's some bullshit. But since we got all the bullshit out the way,
wait now, you can't get away with this one. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Before you get away with this one, you was in Vegas and you got to see the little troll motherfucker. He came in with Stutterbox, and I think Barlos was with you, and an essay, right? And he trucked from 18th Street or something.
Style starts with the details.
Damu.
The difference between mid and next level, a real goal.
That like button. And I guess he tried to play with you, like, what's up, nigga, this and that, playing.
Nah. And this how really happened. This is the true part of it was me.
So that's a confirmation.
It was Toy.
So that's a confirmation. He said him, his girl Toy, or I think Toy might be his wife. No, he ain't married. So him, his long-time girl Toy, and he's confirming that Wack did get fired on. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This was in Vegas, All-Star Weekend, the same time Stutterbox and Wack is talking about all this stuff happened. Let's go.
It was my Mexican home.
Okay.
Walk inside the club. They there first. Box is there. He's standing next to Box. I grabbed him, playing with him. When I let him go, my Mexican homie fired on him. He was knocked out in his sleep, standing up on the wall. Wake the nigga up. What I said, I killed a homie. I said, man, he the homie, right? He said, I didn't know. He said, man, you knocked me out. You did this to me? He said, oh, we have to get out. I said, look, I tell you now, you don't want it with them. He said, I want to. I said, well, let's leave out. We all walk outside of the club, walk outside to the casino, go in a little corner over there. What you gonna do? Look, I want to fight. So all you gotta do is run up on me. He's gonna beat some. The next one is like, hey, I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm right here. You come over here, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. So then he looked at this other dude. There was a black dude there, and he said, man, where you from? This dude was from Mississippi, but he claimed 60s, right? He said, I'm from 60s. He said, oh, I don't want no problem with you. I'm from, you know who I am. I'm whacking Power Rule 60 Power Rule, 60 Power Rule. But at the end of the day,
hey, sure, he really be claiming that shit, man.
Man, all day long. When I first meet, this is the thing though. I ain't gonna lie and say me and him didn't start off all right. The very first time I ever met that boy, very first time I ever met him, coming out the studio, he said, man, I'm whack. He all aggressive. I said, look, man, I have to put my motherfucking phone down, a little aggressive ass little nigga.
No, that one was it, JD.
For real? That's all you gotta do.
I'm so grimy media.
I put him on his back. He know that.
First time you met him?
First time I met him. You know I put him on his back. And Taka, come on, Taka did tell me, call those motherfuckers up there. Taka, I know what happened. There's pictures and footage of me fucking over Taka at the party, my Christmas party after I came from. But at the same time, everybody got a story.
Damu, Kiwe, Damu, Faith. We gonna tell this story.
True. But what I'll say is this: we don't gotta do no talking. I'm damn sure ain't gonna. I ain't even really fought a nigga 5'3", 5'4". You know, so it's definitely no win with all that. But that is 1,000% true. So you can ask Fox. That's all.
Yeah, no, Big U told me, well, first let me tell you what Big U told me about Suge, right? He told me that Snooper Duper and a couple of them other dudes from
So we can get up off of the rest of that. Y'all go check that out. Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Salute to the brother, most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. We wanted to show y'all that. So while this investigation going on, Suge's under investigation. They done told him Suge's under investigation. Wack done brought Stutterbox with him. Both of them is working, right? They beat Box is beefing with the main streets. Wack is working for Deja 34 Records at the time, right? For Money Mark Stevens with DJ K-Slay, right? So all of them are employees of Deja 34 Records, which is under investigation because of the Ray J deal. Wack goes up here, gets punched out, which proves that he was there at that event, right? We're gonna pull that up so y'all don't never forget, because we in Vegas right now, right? Money Mark Stevens invites him to the event, to this party for Shaquille O'Neal All-Star Comedy Jam, right? Live from Las Vegas, right? And they out there, Wack gets punched. So he's telling Stutterbox, yeah, Stutterbox, here's the blower. Stutterbox, man, kill them niggas. Hey, Stutterbox, Mark Stevens invited this nigga Del Dog. But what Stutterbox don't know is that this nigga Wack is 3 Finger Back is also working. He didn't know that that Wack is also working in the interest of his boss, Deja 34, allegedly, that he's giving them information about bots also. You know what I'm saying? He got his wife with him. He done sent Kim back to the hotel room because he done got punched in his shit and knocked out by the essay. But Wack is serving as an in-between between Money Mark Stevens and his boss Money Mark Stevens, and his neighbor Stutterbox, who he says he's riding for, right? So let's get into what Wack said for us to ask Mark. Mark, no, he's the one that's tried to set up the three-way. You know what? We finna play that real quick because I don't know how they get around this part when he says, hey, look, go ask Mark Stevens. He knows. He never thought that we could get someone with the stature of Money Mark Stevens online exposing that he was CS2 back, that he was the person on the call. See, nobody could tell you who was on that call except the feds, Del Dog, who's dead, and Money Mark Stevens. So for Wack100 to think, oh yeah, he's Shaquille O'Neal's business partner, he's Stephen A. Smith's manager, he's not gonna come on here for none of that, right? Let's get on this. We're gonna play this for y'all real quick, and then we're gonna get to the
But he said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call.
And I think, wait. And I think Mark tried to set the three-way up.
Mark he said he was and Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork.
But listen, you got to remember,
Mark tried to going off of.
That's what Deuce Sims is going off of in the paperwork. That Dog didn't want to take the call. He's telling Wack100, he got you, nigga. That's you on that call. And we're going to get into Money Mark Stevens. And after we get into Money Mark Stevens' interview with me, I went and did what Wack said to do. He said, ask Mark. Mark knows. He's the one that tried to hook up the three-way. Let's get to it.
Okay. So where we was at, okay. So at some point you get a phone call from Wack100, Cash Jones. And when he contact you, what did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Del Dog, rest in peace. And he wanted to give Del Dog some information.
So Wack reaches out to Mark Stevens. He wants to give Del Dog some information. He want to talk to Dog. This is exactly what happens in the paperwork. And we're going to go out with that paperwork next. And tonight, we'll break down exactly what Wack100 said on the live video.
He had gotten from Stutterbox, right? It's like he was getting information from Stutterbox on what his plan was and what the get down was gonna be, and he wanted to talk to the homie and talk to him. And Dog wasn't getting on the line with him, and he kept blowing me up because he wanted me to get him on the line.
Smart man. Rest in peace to Del Dog, man. So he's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Del Dog never trusted dude. You follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me? Right. But it was later on. It was later on after they took the case they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away. And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
Have you tried XLOOKUP? No, man.
Damu Kiwe conversation.
And as soon when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretaps that
the whole transcript. I got the whole transcripts. The whole transcripts of the whole wiretaps.
And do you, in that paperwork, do you see your conversation with
So if we got the paperwork for Money Mark Stevens, and this is what he's saying, how is Wack saying that he's not CS2 back? He told us to ask Mark. Mark just confirmed that's him on that call. Let's go.
Do you see your conversation with Cash Jones in them transcripts?
That was the initiating. That was the initiating when they started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cash Jones?
In the paperwork they put him as Back, B-A-C-K. And
correct.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is, I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as Back because he a blood. So it's Back. And I said, oh, okay.
And was this Back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Well, man, I'm glad that the truth was able to come out. And it's sad.
But bigger than that, homie, right? You know, I watched dude, man. He said some things about the big homie Shaq, you know, that wasn't true. He said some things like he been trying to destroy the big homie Big U name, and I'm seeing and watching this. And I called the big homie U. We was talking. I said, yo, when you get into Atlanta, man, come see me. Because I had what I had for years. And when I gave it to the homie, I said, man, you read it. Because it was a big-ass textbook of shit. And the homie just sided with what was right. He said, I can't fuck with dude no more. And that was the end of that.
Until Wack started attacking, and that's when Wack started attacking him with false allegations and all of this online weird shit, right?
Correct, because because the homie Big U asked me why I didn't fuck with the nigga, and I said, when you pull up, I'm gonna show you. I want you to read it. And when he read it, he was like, oh, okay, I see why you don't fuck with the nigga. I can't fuck with the nigga. And that was it.
Wait, how long was it from when you first got it that you met you in Atlanta to show him the work?
I got the paperwork from the attorneys probably in, I want to say,
Everyone said I'd have to leave my job to earn a marketing degree. Everyone except WGU.
Hit that like button, man. Bang that like button. Bang.
Because it was a series of
bang that.
Remember,
hype me up.
The incident happened in 07, 06, 07. But Box had went to prison. He caught a drug case, so he went to prison, and they waited to almost the last month of the statute of limitations to go get the homies from Main Street. Right. So it had been about a 5-year period from the time that had happened to the time that they came and got the big homies. And then once how
did you feel about you waiting that long now?
Well, he chastised me, and I never, one of the things, bro, and it's like it's the slippery slope, as people say, right? Like, on one end, Wack, the nigga, he wasn't doing no harm, right?
he was just trying to move around and be the tough guy. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, okay, that's what you want to do, cool. But then it went from that to I heard what he was saying about the big homie Shaq, and then I heard what he said about Big U, and that's when I picked up the phone. I said, hey, you, man, I want you to read something, man. And then once you read it, once you know, you know. That's Quran. That's the Holy Quran. Once you know, you know. You're accountable for what you know.
He gave Big U the
said, okay,
paperwork
why you don't fuck with dude.
and quoted the Quran.
And that was it. Let me tell you something, man. I probably haven't seen nor talked to Wack in years, you know. And, you know, I wish everybody success and happiness, but not on the basis of lies.
Right.
You know,
and
not on the...
And really indicative of your character, Mark, because you have a whole campaign publicly of a brother that's heavy in our community positively, helping get these kids graduated from school and into football and all of these other positive things. And he smut his name through the mud just because he decided not to deal with it.
And brother, well put. Look, I call the homie Big U all the time. I call him the naked truth. And he always be like, why you call me the naked truth? I said, because Wack is the well-dressed lie. You know, it's an old parable about truth and lie went swimming. And, you know, lie jumped out the water.
You believe that?
So you had a well-dressed lie.
And you believe that?
Truth got out the water and it was naked. So you got the naked truth that's trying to run down a well-dressed lie. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, you know...
AI requires massive bandwidth, low latency,
Damu,
high resiliency. For businesses, this means...
It is what it is with the homie.
Well, yeah, man. Well, I know you a businessman and you stay on positive shit, man. I'm sorry that we had to even delve into these negative accusations that got a lot of people, good people, name caught up in it. But we needed to get the truth where truth appears, falsehood disappears, man. And I wanted to hear that for myself, man.
Man, hey, man, I appreciate you, man. And, you know, God bless. But like I said, man, you know, it's a lot of things is just a well-dressed lie. That's all I can say.
Right. And that's what Cass Jones is. He is the well-dressed lie.
Yeah, and Big U is the naked truth. You know, it is what it is. He always stood on the side of truth. He ain't never wavered from that. From the time I gave him that paperwork, I watched him take assault after assault because he just did the right thing. He just said, I can't fuck with you.
And I'm so glad that he ain't responded publicly to these negative lies because he's above that shit. Let him stay low and you just stay high. Don't let this man trick you up off the street or the feeling like you got to address every lie he makes up every day.
So Wack100 is serving as intern, go-between between the side with Stutterbox and at the same time the side with Mark Stevens and Del Dog in the alleged Main Street Crips, who allegedly had ended up kidnapping Stutterbox, right? So just like this shit, don't that sound like COINTELPRO to y'all, bro? And then he's working with the police at the same time, bro. This is some nasty work. But look, we got free Big U, man. He was speaking on Big U. We definitely got it.
We live on the set. Y'all, game is over, Crenshaw. Fortunately, we just lost. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell y'all, you do not have to keep sending me this back. I mean, hey, we live on the set. Y'all, game is over, Crenshaw. Fortunately, we just lost. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell y'all, you do not have to keep sending me this notice from Wack about he's going lives. he's going on the stomach app. Lay down app. The draws down app on Sunday. I seen it. They sent it to me. I seen it. It's all right. Look, you know what I'm saying? He's hurting right now, y'all. He's hurting. This is the only reply I'm gonna have. It's it. You know what I'm saying? There is no paperwork for developing options, Jack. That's my organization. My paperwork is live. I'm the one got the paperwork on my site. So what are you talking about? It's on my site. Go to developingoption.org and you're gonna see our contract that's on our page. You know what I'm saying? And I got one thing to say to you. I'm the CEO. I don't go to no meetings. I don't have no phone. I don't have to talk to nobody. I'm with the school, East LA College, to get the grant. I'm the head nigga in charge. I don't go to meetings. I meet with nobody because I'm with the school to get the contract. And thirdly, go to Ken Max's show and go on a couple of shows I did where I talk about I'm the reason why none of the contracts are like that no more. That language that they're going back to 1980 something was actually in there. I'm the reason why they changed it. Because we the one told them we wasn't doing it and they agreed with it. You know what I'm saying? Thirdly, ain't no nigga nowhere at GLBI developing option. If I had it for 19 years, how come it ain't nobody in 19 years? Back, not back. Niggas hurting. Hey, listen, man, I'm telling you, I'm through with it. This is the last one. Y'all get this live recorded. But, man, you got problems with all these other bloggers and all these other dudes trying to be famous, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to myself to the NFL, man. I can't do this. I can't go with you. I'm not doing nothing to you. On my mama. I'm not doing nothing to the lane, period. Y'all got to record it. On my mama's mama and on my daddy and on my everybody. I'm not doing nothing to this lane. You know what I'm saying? Period. This is it. Record it. We're going to keep having fun. We're going to keep our clothes on at all times. Again, remember this. I'm the CEO, nigga. I don't need no phone. If you know what a CEO is and the captain of the ship, yeah. Read the paperwork. Then your lames go realize I'm the CEO, motherfucker. Ooh, excuse me. I am the nigga that don't do nothing. And I get the big check. Oh, but anyway, like I said, back to that. Again, don't get caught with your drawers down.
Don't get caught with your drawers down.
And I'm being childish. I probably won't even post this. So if y'all don't screen record this, you're not gonna have it. I'm not gonna post it. So please screen record this right now so you can have it for evidence. But again,
hey, look, we gonna go to the paperwork tonight. I'm finna get this out to y'all and end this Damu Kiwe conversation. So salute to everybody that stuck it through, man. It's late. My jaw starting to hurt. Free Big U until it's backwards. That's a fact. Free Big U. But man, I don't know what's going on. My shit seems like it's swelling up. Might be having an allergic reaction or something. But in any event, tomorrow we going to get into the paperwork and then we going to break this all the way down. Salute to everybody that showed up. Hit that like button on your way out. Damu Kiwe conversation.